HAPI Executive Secretary Claris with
Hello, hi. I'm the HAPI Chief Finance Officer.
today we are celebrating the World AIDS Day.
Okay. World AIDS Day is it's a worldwide commemoration for the
Victims.
basically World AIDS Day is it's how we remember those who have been
Affected.
affected with the AIDS pandemic, and also to raise awareness to the rising
Cases.
spread of HIV, not just in the Philippines but also in other parts of the world, and also to mourn those who have lost their lives to the disease.
So how are we going to be raising the awareness for this type of so we are basically advocating for um, education
Yeah.
and raising awareness of how to protect oneself. We do believe in prevention rather than cure. So if you're active, it would be best to uh, make sure that you are protected at all times. We are not advocating for um, how should I say this?
We are not promoting casual sex. We are promoting responsible sexual positive practices. And one of
Yes.
those is, if you are responsible, then you would use protection all the time. It's not just protecting yourself, but it's also protecting your partner.
And if you think you have one, there are clinics that you can go to, which you can be anonymous. It is always better to have yourself checked up, especially if you are not practicing safer sex, and if you are in the other side of the spectrum. Are we going to have like an what do you call that, blog about raising more awareness towards
Yes,
the disease?
we will probably in the near future we will create more opportunities to raise awareness towards safe sex practices, and also how to promote safe spaces, not just in the workplace but also in our communities.
HAPI is all aware that the rising numbers a day. The last I heard, it's 31 person per day being what do you call that?
Infected.
Infected by HIV. With the advent of how should I say this? With the advent of the technology and in medicine, I'm pretty sure eventually we could have a better solution to the disease. But in the meanwhile, that it's still ongoing since 1981. I personally is advocating for safe practices and to avoid casual. It is best to knowing your partner, and if you are active, please have yourself checked and maintain
Every
it.
3 to 6 months.
Yeah.
All right. So again, HAPI is dedicated to the spread of education, not just in the community, but also to those who would want to have access to the proper information.
Yes, because misguided information is tantamount to death. Okay? Because there are still places in the Philippines which believe that HIV or AIDS can be transmitted through the use of spoon. It's not. It can be transmitted only to bodily fluids. So,
Yes. So
who
again,
provided us the
okay. We are happy to announce that we have a partner organization, and this is called Safe Spaces Philippines. And Safe Spaces Philippines wants to promote easy access to being to having that responsible attitude towards sex.
Sex should not really be a taboo, because
Yes.
when you think of it this way, the children are all aware already because of the advent of technology. What we can do as advocates of progressive humanism is that to further raise the awareness um, that you can protect yourself. I think also this worries me. I mean, it's 20th century, but condoms are not available.
There is no easy access
Mm.
to contraceptives, and especially for protection. This is something that has always been worrisome for a lot of people, because there is shame and discrimination when people try to access these implements.
Yes.
So what Safe Spaces Philippines wants to promote is that there are areas wherein you can have free access to these emergency instruments. You just have to download an application, Safe Spaces PH, available through Google Play Store or App Store, and you can be able to find safe spaces that are nearest to your location. And from knowing where to find these safe spaces, you will be able to get free access to these
To this. And the HAPI headquarters is actually part of the spaces.
Safe Spaces PH.
Yeah, wherein you can avail of this.
So just
And it's free, correct?
It's free. It's not for sales. You just
Ask.
it's non-judgmental. We don't ask any questions. You just take one, and
Yeah.
and then you can do your business somewhere else.
Yeah. So unlike if you have to go to 7-Eleven and other convenience stores, why
There
not?
might be a lot of questions, or you'll be
So choose the.
Secretly judge.
you might feel uncomfortable because there might be someone at your back looking at what you have purchased, and if you don't want to be judged, then just go to Safe Spaces Philippines location and get one of these.
And also, um, when you have a partner that refuses for you to be protected, then I suggest don't do it, because it's again, it would always be better to be protected. Prevention is better than cure. So if your partner, especially if it's just a new one, it is always best to have yourself protected.
So thank you, and we hope that someday there will be a cure for this illness, and it won't be as debilitating, and
As
it will
shameful.
no longer destroy lives.
Yeah, and as to be treated as shameful, it's
Yes.
you're already a victim.
Because it's not just having the disease, but it's all about the social implications of it, and the discrimination that comes out once people have knowledge of the disease.
Yes. So watch out. We'll be coming out with a vlog about raising more awareness
And how to educate more people with safe sex practices.
Thank you for watching
the
Happy Humanist Vlog.
Oh, you look at me